When everyone was busy with Kunal Kamra and Ranveer's comeback, Indian government has sneaked in a DPDP Act. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the digital battlefield of 2025, where your personal data isn't yours anymore. It's a commodity neatly packed and auctioned under the guise of protection. Enter the Digital Personal Data Protection Rules 2025, an Orwellian masterpiece disguised as a safeguard for your privacy. They say these rules are designed for simplicity and clarity. How noble. They promise transparency, consent, security. But let's ask the real question, who is truly being protected? You or the corporations and the government entities that now have a legal roadmap to monitor, regulate, and restrict anything? The so-called notice requirement ensures that the companies must inform you about your data usage, but who reads those dense, jargon-filled documents? Do they expect you to comb through every clause before you click I agree? This is a consent theater, an illusion of choice, while the reality is that opting out means opting out of digital life itself. Then comes the consent manager, a gatekeeper of your digital autonomy, registered with the Digital Protection Board. Convenient, isn't it? A centralized entity deciding who can access your data, how and when. And don't forget, these managers must maintain record of all your consent activities. How ironic, the ones protecting your data are also hoarding it now. But what is the real kicker? Security measures and breach notifications. The promise of encryption, regular audits, and breach alerts. But tell me, how many of you actually trust that a company will disclose a breach before it's too late? When your data is leaked on the dark web, do you get a pop-up notification? No. You get silence until it's profitable for them to admit they failed. Let's talk about children's data. Yes, the moral high ground. They say they'll verify parents before collecting data on minors. But in the age of deepfakes, spoofing, and AI-generated identity, who's really verifying who? And most importantly, who is profiting of this protection? And for the grand finals, cross-border data transfer. India wants data sovereignty, they say, but what sovereignty when your own citizens have no control over their digital footprints, while big tech giants get exemptions and lobby their way through, the average business struggles to meet the compliances. The powerful get loopholes, the powerless get restrictions. So is DPDP 25 Act a bold step towards privacy, or is it a well-crafted illusion, a digital iron cage wrapped in legal eyes? You decide, but remember, in the digital age, privacy isn't given, it's taken. And right now, they are taking it faster than you can read the fine print.